In this video, we're going to talk about transactions in Outsystems. So basically, each web request or process starts a database transaction. In Outsystems, when our database operations are completed successfully, then the operations are committed. If there's exception and then it is unhandled, then the transaction is rolled back. You can also manually commit or roll back a transaction. So let's take a look at the sample application. So I have one button here, start transaction, and then it's going to basically do two actions. The first action is going to insert a record into entity one with the name one, and then it's going to insert name two to entity one. So same here. So let's take a look, run this in the debugger. So we're going to start transaction. You can see stop here, step over, run this. So the first insert is done. Let's take a look at the list. So there's a name one is inserted. Then let's do insert name two. So that's how these two records are inserted. Now let's add a commit transaction here on the action one. So this is how you, if under system, there's a commit transaction over here. So pretty much you, at the end of this server action is gonna commit a transaction. So we really don't need this one over here, but for this demo, I'm gonna have this one over here. And then for the action two, I'm going to abort this transaction. Okay. So basically what I'm doing here, if you see action one, I'm going to commit and insert name one, and the action two, I'm going to abort transaction. So name two would not be inserted. Okay, let's publish this. Okay. So I also have a logic to delete the data on publishing. So it will wipe out the data in the table entity one. So let's take a quick look. Let's refresh this. It should be gone now. Okay. So let's do the debugging screen and then start the transaction again. You can see action one. Let's insert it. This will commit the transaction. Now let's take a look. So it's the name one is there. Now it's going to do the next server action. So let's take a look. So because action two is rolled back, so aborted, we should not have a name two in the database. Okay, so there's no name two here, right? So now how about let's remove this commit transaction. This tells us is action one and two are in one web request or in two web requests. Okay. Yeah, so pretty much the Outsystem would initialize two web requests. So let's prove that the first name will be inserted, but this abort transaction cannot roll back the first web request. Okay, so let's double check. There's no name in here. Let's start the transaction, and then you can see trying to insert name one. Let's check the table. So there's name one. Okay, now it's trying to insert name two, and then going to roll back. Okay, so let's take a look. It did not roll back the name one, and the name tool is now inserted into the database. Okay, so that's how transaction works in Outsystems. Thanks for watching.